Sawadee krap and welcome to Thailand News Today. It's a public holiday here in Thailand, but we're here because we've got news to deliver. And thank you very much to my editing staff for coming in especially for today's program. We actually had the intention of going back to our main office next week, but one of our staff's actually stuck in a locked down area. So he's one of the key members of our staff. So we've decided we're probably going to keep working from home. So you've probably got another few weeks of green cushions and my lounge room. Anyway, to today's main news stories. The Thai Prime Minister, Prayut Chan-o-cha, is telling people and businesses if they don't stick to social distancing guidelines, previously lifted restrictions may be reimposed. The PM has already issued new guidelines on the sale of alcohol after chaotic scenes in supermarkets across the country following the lifting of alcohol bans in all but a handful of provinces. The PM says the government has now imposed limits on how much can be purchased in one visit, while reminding business owners that there continues to be restrictions on what time alcohol can be sold. Today there's also an alcohol ban for the Buddhist holiday, Visakha Butcher Day. The CSSA today has reported one new case in Thailand, a masseuse, and one death, an Australian hotel manager in southern Thailand. The total of COVID-19 cases rose to 2,986 as the Buriram masseuse, aged 27, tested positive for the disease after returning from Russia and being quarantined. The death toll rose to 55 with the case of a 69-year-old Australian man who worked as the manager of a hotel in the southern province of Phang Nga. Pattaya residents are sharing their concerns on social media about the conditions for migrant workers as they're transported to their work. Obviously, there's not a lot of social distancing going on here. The Pattaya News reports about workers crammed onto packed trucks to be taken to and from sites in Pattaya and the wider Chonburi area. Many of these workers are migrant labourers already forced to live in very cramped quarters, where observing any form of social distancing is unlikely or impossible. There were also concerns raised in Bangkok yesterday when a delay with the BTS SkyTrain service caused a backlog of commuters at stations. There's now hundreds of shaming posts every day of people sharing their examples of bad social distancing practices. Last night around 8:30 p.m, police from the Narcotics Suppression Division in Chiang Rai arrested a 27-year-old for drug smuggling. The man named Atachai was driving along the riverside bordering the Ban Rong area in Mae Sai district before heading into the Chiang Rai city area. The arresting officers were waiting for him following a tip-off and stopped the vehicle and searched the car. They found 5 sacks of methamphetamine pills found in the trunk, a total of just over 1 million methamphetamine pills, known locally as Yaba. The Thai Prime Minister has issued a stern warning to the executives of Thai Airways that the latest bailout and loan from Thai taxpayers is going to be the last. Last week, the Finance Ministry agreed to guarantee a 54 billion baht bailout loan for the ailing airline and a further 80 billion baht recovery loan, both massive amounts of money being given to an airline that's been in debt for the past decade. But the PM said this is the last time that Thai Airways will receive support from the government. If the situation worsens, there will be a complete structural overhaul of the airline. Prayut warned that the airline must achieve 10 goals and not waste the government-backed loan. Thai Airways posted a loss of 12 billion baht last year. And today's a public holiday in Thailand. It's Visakha Butcher Day, one of the holiest days in the Buddhist calendar. The day commemorates 3 defining events in the life of the Lord Buddha: his birth, attaining enlightenment at 35 years old, and his death 45 years later, which all, it is said, occurred on the full moon day of the 6th lunar month. Traditionally, Buddhists gather at temples to walk in circles 3 times around the main temple building with candles lit. But this year, the government has urged Buddhists not to gather together for this ritual and instead celebrate the event at home with family. So that's our program today. Darm's turned up to give his editorial approval to the program. Bit of a guest appearance. Thank you very much for turning up. You don't really want to be here, do you? You can subscribe down here and tell us what you think of Darm. In the meantime, thank you very much for joining us today on this public holiday. We'll leave you with a little bit more of Visaga Butcher Day, and we'll see you tomorrow.